Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl T and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Tino. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys, and in today's video I just decided to share with you guys a few tips if you're coming to Poland for the first time. I know many of you guys are coming to Poland for the first time for school, for the March intake, because March is just a month away and most of you are coming this February. So I just decided to share with you guys um, a few things with regards to what to pack and what to leave behind, because you only have like 40 kgs of luggage allowance, so you have to make the most of it. So the first thing that I just wanted to talk to you guys about is bedding, because that's the most basic and that's the first thing that you're going to use here, that you're going to use when you get here. So right now we're in winter and spring is going to start from March. So right now it's really cold, it's raining, it's snowing, all the sorts. So I would advise you that you should just bring a blanket just to be on the safe side. It's going to save you money, because I know most people will be like, you don't need to bring a blanket, you can just buy when you get here. But I feel like that's wasting money, because let's be honest, a blanket doesn't even weigh that much, so you can actually just put it in your bag and it won't take much space in your bag. So I think you should just bring that. You should bring your sheets and you should bring at least a pillow, just in case it's not provided for you by the landlord of your accommodation. So since it's cold as well, I would advise you that you pack warm clothes, because right, like I say, right now we're in winter, so as many jackets as you can, because this is not going to be the last winter and you're going to be here for at least maybe 3 winters or so. So if you have any jackets, like really warm jackets, I would advise you to take them, because you don't want to be buying stuff. Honestly, I feel like uh, it's more convenient if you bring the things that you already have, than to come here and then start spending money on buying things just because you wanted to save luggage space or whatever. Like I don't see the sense. I don't see the sense in it. I don't. So if you have jackets, if you have sweaters, if you have anything that you know will help you keep warm, please just take it. Just take it. Shoes like boots and stuff like that, just take them, because the weather here is not friendly. I tell you, the weather is not friendly. The winter here and the winter back home is definitely different, so you have to be prepared for it. And of course in summer it's going to be really hot, so if you also have some cute outfits that you want to rock for summer, don't forget to take them. You can take them, of course, but don't pack so much clothes. If you know that you're going to use the things, if you know that you're going to wear the clothes, of course take them. But if you know that this clothes I'm not going to wear them, then just leave them. You don't want to carry things around that you're not going to be using here. So that's my advice to you as well, because of course you're going to be buying clothes here as well, so you have to put that in mind and leave the junk home and just come with things that you're going to use here, the most important things. And the other thing that you should pack is food stuff. So for the first day or the first few days you're gonna get here, most probably you'll be confused. It's a new place, a new environment, everything is new faces. And especially if you're going to a city where there are not that many blacks and it's just white people, you're going to be feeling lost. It's going to be really difficult. I suffered from that syndrome for like a few months when I got here, and I was always indoors. I didn't want to go out because I just felt inferior. Like it's normal, and I'm not the only person who has gone through that. My friend was actually telling me the same thing and was like, I can't do this. But I was like, no, you get over it. So you have to be prepared for that. So I'd advise you that you get yourself at least something to eat for the first few days. if you have noodles, bring them, oats, whatever, novi, peanut butter, like whatever you can bring it. It will really come in handy. Sugar, salt, whatever you can bring, just take it. Because even because what I did when I got here, I didn't know anything. Like, I didn't know the language, I didn't know anything. So I decided to go shopping, and my first video, I think, after I got here, is about the things that I bought. And when I went to do the shopping, I was actually looking for salt and stuff like that, and sugar and stuff, but I couldn't find them. Somehow I just couldn't find them, and because it was difficult for me to like read the names and stuff like that and use the translator, and because it's something that I'd never done before, so it was really difficult for me. So until you are familiar with these things, it's really so hard to navigate. So I'd advise you that bring whatever you can so that it can sustain you for a few days or a week or so, until you can acclimatize to the situation, and your way around and how to get things yourself. So that will really be helpful to you. And I would advise you also to bring food stuff that you're going to miss when you're here, like fufu. If you can bring mealie meal, for those from Southern Africa, if you can bring mealie meal, I'd advise you to do that, because here it's really expensive. You get a 2.5 kg of mealie meal for like 50 zloty, and that's a lot of money. That's like a lot of money. And Cerevita, for those coming from Zimbabwe, Cerevita, it's like $2.50 in Zimbabwe, and you get here for like 30 zlotys, which is like a lot of money, which is not really worth it if you really look at it, unless you really, really miss it. That's when you'll be like, okay, let me just buy it. But honestly, if you have the luggage allowance to bring in as many Cerevitas as you want, please do. If you're going to miss Maputi, please bring them. If you're going to miss those round thingies, what are they called, things, yes, if you're going to miss things, please bring them. Anything that you know that when you're here you're going to miss, and mazowe, please bring them, because I know of people who actually bring those stuff, and then when they're here they start selling them, and it can actually be a really good source of income for you if you're going to need a supplementary income. So you can bring as many as you want, and as many as you can carry, as many as your luggage allowance allows, and you can actually sell them when you're here. Because for some of us who have been here for like a year, I miss mazoe, I miss Cerevita, I miss a lot of things, matemba, a lot of things. And if I find somebody selling, of course I'll buy it, because I just want a taste of home, you know what I mean? So of course I'll buy. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is money. You have to bring clean bills. No writings on the bills. It has to be like new. Like, they have to be really, really clean, because if they're not clean, you won't be able to change them at Kanto or anywhere else. So your money has to be really clean. That's like one of the things that you really have to be mindful of, because you don't want to find yourself stranded because you have money, but your money is not clean and you can't exchange it anywhere. I actually have $30 here that I couldn't exchange. So here is the money. It's not even that bad, as you can see. It's not even that bad. But they said that they can't take, except for this one. This one has, you see, it has writings on it, and they're not going to take it because of these writings, you see. So your money, your bills have to be like clean, because honestly, this is not even bad at all. I know some of the bills that circulate in Zimbabwe, they're just not it. But these ones are not bad, but they didn't want them. So I just have them here. I guess I'll use them when I go back to Zim. So you have to be really mindful of that, otherwise you'll starve and you have money in your house. And one other thing that I wanted to talk about is that you should bring medicine just to sustain you for the first few months that you're going to be here, like flu medicine, because as for me, I get flu all the time, and I miss the medicine back home because I feel like it works better than the medicine here. I don't know, Corenza C and stuff like that, and Med Lemon and stuff like that. I feel like it works so much better than the medicine here. So if you can get that, then I think you'll be fine. So just maybe just one bottle of Corenza C, Panadol, Grandpa, Med Lemon, those kind of things. I think you'll be fine. And lotions that you know you can't get here, or face stuff that you know you can't get here, because it took me quite a while to get something that actually works for me, because when I was back home I had some products that I was using and they were really good for me, they were really good for my skin, but when I got here I couldn't find them, so it was really hard for me to like find products that work for me. So if you have any products that work for you, please come with those products, because it's going to be really hard for you to find the products here. And the other thing is hair care products. You guys, getting these things done here is like so expensive, and buying the braids as well. So I'd advise, if you can come with your braids, if you can come with your shampoo, if you can come with your hair food and everything, hair moisturizers, conditioners and everything, I feel like it will really save you a lot of money. You can come with products to last you for a few months, of course, and then you can start buying from after that, but not just straight on start buying. So if you come with your braids, you just have to pay someone to do your hair and not buy braids and get your hair done, because it's like really expensive if you ask me. Mm. It's like, especially if you're coming from back home where you know it's like not expensive, it's cheap. It would just because the first few months, honestly, you'll be comparing things, the prices here to the prices back home, and of course the price for food, they're very very low, but for other things like hair and the hair care products, and you know, it's really expensive. So if you can come with your braids, your hair food, your moisturizers, uh, it will be really helpful for you and really really convenient. I also wanted to talk about the charging system here. You know, charging your phone, charging your laptop. So with the phones, it's not really a problem because we already use this small plugs. And for your laptop as well, it has to be the same thing. I know back home we use the round ones. In South Africa, they use the round. In South Africa, they use the round, the big round ones. We don't use those ones here. We use this one. So this is what we have. These are the kind of plugs we have. So you have to be prepared for this. So this is for my laptop and this is for my phone. And for the phones, it's generally the same. I know everyone everywhere uses this kind of plug, unless like the UK or something like that. But for the laptop, I actually had to buy another charger head, another charging adapter, because I had those big ones, the ones that has 1, 2, 3. That's the ones that I had, and I had to buy another one. So just bear in mind that this is the type of plugs that we use here. So if you have to get another charging adapter before you come here, because you won't be able to use your laptop unless you have this kind of. And I don't know if I left anything out, but if I left anything out, and if you have any more questions with regards to what you should pack and what you should leave, then you guys, you're free to hit me up on my email and my DM on Instagram, on Facebook, Messenger. I'll be here to respond to you guys. I love you guys and hope you have yourself a great week. Ciao.